What is up, beautiful people of YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. So I hope you all had a wonderful Thanksgiving. My family, we had a great one. Smoked a turkey, had the family over. We all ate way too much food, but it was fabulous. So I'm not normally one to do any Black Friday shopping, but this year I actually participated somewhat and scooped up some great deals on Amazon and through TC Bros. So I want to share some of that with you guys. But before we dive into that, I moved the shop around a bit. I think it's laid out a lot better now. It'll make filming easier, so as we're going through this chopper project, I can show more to you guys. As we come over here, you'll see I set my workbench up, so all my Harley tools are up here. It'd be easier for me to find. And so all my Harley stuff's here. All my metric stuff is over there. I was able to put my Harley specialty tools in here and all that. The engine is finally pretty much done. The only thing that's not done is I need to torque both of these on the primary here, but I left that socket at home, so I'll probably end up doing that tomorrow. But we've got the rocker boxes on, the engine mount, spark plugs are in there, coils on there, so the engine's pretty much done. And yeah, other than that, things seem to be set up pretty well to get into this chopper project. So the first thing I scored on Black Friday was this welder right here. So this is the Yes Welder MIG 205DS. I've been using it for the last week. I've been super happy with it. I am by no means a professional welder. I wouldn't even say that I'm a skilled welder. I can do enough to get myself out of a pinch. I mean, I can make metal stick to metal, but I'm sure plenty of you who watch this are much better welders than me. So when it comes time to doing this hardtail on this chopper, my cousin, he's going to come help. He's a professional welder, and we're going to make sure that not only does this thing look good, but it is also safe. But overall, so far, I'm happy with this machine. It is a dual voltage machine. It normally retails for almost $500. They had it for $339 on Black Friday. And then on top of that, Amazon was running a promotion that if you sign up for their Platinum card, you get a $200 gift card. So I signed up for their Platinum card. They gave me an instant gift card. So I actually got this welder for $139. You cannot argue with that. So I took that extra money that was going to go towards this welder. I scooped up a nice helmet, which is also from Yes Welder, that has a true color lens, which is awesome. If you've never welded with a true color lens, you've always used the green lens, that thing makes such a difference. It's so much easier to see what your puddle is doing. On top of that, this is also a panoramic helmet, so you can see out your peripherals. I'm not sure how I feel about that yet. That's a little weird to get used to, but you know, I don't dislike it. And I scooped up, obviously, a roll of wire. I think I got that for like 15 bucks on Amazon. And I got a bottle of gas, got a welding cart, some gloves, all the things you need to weld. For what that welder was going to cost me, I was able to do an entire welding setup. So far, really happy with that. The thing welds great. It is a fully automatic machine. You dial in the thickness of your material, and it sets everything else. It sets the wire speed, it sets the voltage, it sets the amperage. There's a little bit of wiggle room in there. You can edit the settings slightly, but overall, it does great. It welds great. I've been super happy with it. One big complaint I read online from people is that the settings are in metric, but I worked for the Japanese for most of my career, so I'm used to working in metric. In fact, let me show you this. All of my tape measures are metric, so for me, that was no factor. So, real happy with that. We will do a review on this thing. I want to say 6 months to a year before I could tell you guys how this really goes, because I would hate to say, hey, go buy this thing, and it craps out on you in 3 weeks. But from what I can tell you from the last week and doing a lot of welding the last week, just kind of getting back in the groove because it's not a skill that I use a whole lot, it welds great. But this video is not really about welding. It's about this chopper project. Well, I guess really it's about what I got on Black Friday. But let's dive into some of the stuff on this chopper project. So as you see, I got a lot of stuff on Black Friday. Both Lowbrow Customs and TC Bros ran good deals the entire weekend. And I spent, I think, $1,300 total on everything you see here. So, first up, I got the TC Bros Weld-On Hardtail kit. It's got nice slugs in it, so when you weld it, you get real good penetration there. Lock it in good. Make sure that it is a good, safe hardtail. So, real happy with that. I went with the TC Bros over the Lowbrow because this right here on this backbone, this has a curve to it on the TC Bros. The Lowbrow comes out and does like a 90-degree angle. I thought this curve looked a lot better. It was simply a stylistic choice on my behalf, and I think both of them had their hardtail kits on sale for like the same exact price. I got this Springer also from TC Bros. Looks pretty good. Thing is heavy as a tank. But I wanted to do a Springer front end. I've never actually ridden a motorcycle with a Springer, but I just love the look. So I went ahead, did that. I think I scooped this thing up for $400, I want to say. Lowbrow also had their Springers on sale. They had one that was black and copper. I really loved the look of it, but they didn't have it in standard length. They had it in like plus several inches and minus several inches. So I wanted standard length, so I went with this one, the black and chrome. And as you see with the engine, black and polished. I think black and chrome is going to be a little bit of a theme on this bike. Not going to paint the bike black, but I think it's going to be a little bit of a theme. So to go on to onto that Springer, I've got some black 2-inch Springer risers. And then I got some black 14-inch ape-hanger handlebars. So I'm kind of a fan of high handlebars. They didn't have a 16-inch in Springer handlebars. They had it in narrow, but they didn't have it in Springer. So I got the 14, and we'll run the 2-inch risers, and it'll give me that 16 inches. So for the tail light, kind of running the standard Ford retro tail light. So that'll give me my tail light, my license plate bracket. And let's see, what else do I have over here? I got their oil tank. They have two different styles. They have a pill style and the flat-sided. I went with the flat-sided. I thought it looked a little better than the pill. To each their own, but I'm not going to open that. That box is sealed up right now. So then from Lowbrow, I got a few things here. I got my tank from Lowbrow. Got a gas cap for the tank, as well as the petcock. See if I can get this to lift out. So I'm doing a standard peanut tank, but what I liked about this tank is the filler is offset to the right, but the petcock is all the way at the bottom on the left. So that's going to facilitate the most possible miles between fill-ups on this chopper. So on Turd Bomb over here, let's see, the petcock is all the way up here in the middle, and a lot of times you'll hit reserve and you still have like a gallon of gas in there when you hit reserve. So this, when I hit reserve, we're going to be pretty low, but I'll be able to use all the gas in that tank, so that's going to be super cool. So when is this chopper project starting? Well, right now it depends on my cousin. So he's got a hunting trip coming up and some other stuff, but I'm kind of at his mercy, and that's perfectly fine. I've got some other stuff to do, so I'm probably going to do the Springer first. May do that next week. The Springer will definitely be done by the end of December. The Hardtail may be on by the end of December. We will see. I need to cut this bracket off. Got the factory wiring harness. I'm going to strip that down to the bare essentials to run this bike. But overall, we're going to have everything pretty much ready. I should have a nice rolling chopper, maybe even a running chopper in January. So there's a few things I still need to get. I need to get a tab to mount my rear brake. I've got wheels for it already. I need to get levers for the handlebars. What else do we need? I need a headlight. I've got a seat at home for it. I think I'm going to do a little solo seat mounted on an airbag. A sissy bar, a fender. There's a lot of stuff. I really just need to mount like a whiteboard over here and write it all down. But, yeah, pretty much this project is a go. I mean, we have the parts, so no more just hoping to get around to it. Like, it is happening, and I'm super excited. But I guess that's going to effectively end this video. I appreciate you guys watching. I love each and every one of you. Please like, comment, subscribe. So the channel keeps growing, and the more you guys like and comment these videos, the higher it pushes me up in that YouTube algorithm, the more we grow. The more I grow, the more stuff I can do. The channel finally monetized, so making a little bit of money on the channel, but yeah, it's pennies. This thing, you know, I don't do this for the money. I definitely do this because I love making videos and I love sharing all my adventures with you guys. But that little bit of money that it is making will help more stuff like this. So if you want to help the channel, like, comment, subscribe, share it. That's going to help this channel the most. So I guess I'm going to get out of here. Again, I love you guys, and I will see you in the next one.